Welcome to Ascend and Awaken, a life of balance. Today, we turn to the radiant voice of the Persian mystic Hafiz, a poet whose laughter, longing, and love still echo through time. His message is simple yet profound. The divine is everywhere, if we learn to see with the heart. Hafiz, born in 14th century Persia, is one of the most beloved Sufi poets in history. His words carry the fragrance of divine intoxication, a deep love for God, and a playful reverence for the sacred in everyday life. He wrote not as a preacher, but as a mystic, one who experienced the divine as ever-present and alive. Hafiz invites us to shift the way we see, not with the physical eyes, but with the eyes of the heart. To him, every tree was God in green, every breeze God whispering, every beloved a mirror reflecting the beloved. I am a hole in a flute that the Christ's breath moves through. Listen to this music. Where many spiritual paths talk of renouncing the world, Hafiz saw the world as drenched in divinity. The dirt, the dance, the wine, the flame, all of it pulsed with the presence of God. To Hafiz, God wasn't distant or confined to temples. God was intimate, playful, joyful, present in both silence and song. How often do we miss the sacred because we're waiting for something extraordinary? Hafiz reminds us, the sacred is in your morning tea, in your neighbor's smile, in the laugh you forgot you needed. Now is the time to know that all that you do is sacred. It's not about trying to be holy. It's about recognizing the holiness that already exists everywhere. Hafiz believed that joy was not a distraction from the spiritual path. Joy was the spiritual path. His poetry bubbles with laughter, love, and light. He saw no separation between celebration and sacredness. To be fully alive, to dance, to love, to weep, to wonder, is to touch God in 1,000 forms. In many of Hafiz's poems, the beloved is both a divine presence and a symbol of the sacred in each other. To see God in everything is to see God in everyone. I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. When you look at another person with love, you're not just seeing them, you're seeing the divine reflected back at you. Here's a gentle invitation. Practice seeing God everywhere. When you walk, say to yourself, God is in this wind. When you eat, whisper, God is nourishing me. When someone speaks, listen as if the beloved is speaking. This is how Hafiz lived, not through complicated rituals, but through presence, devotion, and an open heart. Hafiz doesn't try to give us new beliefs. He simply reminds us of what we've forgotten, that the world isn't against us, that the divine isn't hiding, that love isn't lost. It's just waiting to be seen. If your heart has ever longed for something deeper, if you've felt the quiet ache of homesickness for the divine, if you've wondered whether the sacred is near or far, Hafiz gently whispers, the one you seek is already here, smiling through your own eyes. Let your heart become a mirror, reflecting the beloved in all things. If Hafiz's message touched something in you today, subscribe to Ascend and Awaken for more reflections on timeless wisdom, soul presence, and spiritual beauty. Peace, love, and light to you on your continual spiritual journey.